What's up, chat? Welcome to the stream. We're back working on View Creator here, and I got something to show you guys today. Got a cool little new thing to show you guys on the stream. All right, so I just got these Vision Pros, and I've been vibe coding in the Vision Pros, and it has been crazy. So I'm going to show you guys basically what I see on my screen, and it's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna do view mirroring. All right, so you guys now should be able to see basically what I see. Oh shoot, this is copyright music. Oh no, turn it off. All right, oops. All right, so something to note is over here. I may have to stop the stream because of the copyright music. Oh well. All right, so basically I can pull up YouTube here, and I can see, I'm gonna pull up chat. So I can go to details here, go to the YouTube link. So now I've got this pulled up. And yeah, so now I can see basically what's going on, and I can say, what's up? And yeah, it's pretty cool. So, what's up? So yeah, so this is pretty much what I've been messing around with the past day or two, and gotta make sure you like the video. Look at this. Hey, liking my own videos. What's up? All right. So yeah, so I don't want to make you guys sick, but yeah, so this is pretty much what I can see. And then obviously I can work on my computer as well. So something really cool that I want to show you guys, that's honestly even cooler than what we're doing now, is with the Mac mirroring. So basically if I go here and I go to this control center again, and then I do this, I select this Mac virtual display. If you select that, taking a second. All right. So it's having some performance issues. There we go. There we go. All right, so now pretty much what I can do is I can actually pull up my computer. So this here that I just pulled up is literally my computer. So I have my computer pulled up here now. And you guys can see that I have YouTube pulled up, so I can go to content, live, or I can just go over to my channel and pull up the live. Right, so now, and then I can go here, and I can copy, and I can let the Discord know that we're live. But if you guys are just joining in, I had some extra time now to mess around with the Vision Pros, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. So I'm going to send out this Discord, and then what I can do is I go and I can okay, so when you're working with the on the Mac display, you can actually just use the Mac controls, so you don't actually use some of these other controls. So usually I go here and I put this in the vibe coding playlist, and then I go down and I set this to science and technology, and then I click save. It's a little behind the scenes action for you guys there. But yeah, I mean, so earlier I was working on a feature with our blogs, and so let's pull this over here, and I'll kind of show you guys, I'll just show you the perspective that I have when I'm actually working on my computer. So what's really cool is you can actually just make this so that you're like on the moon, and that's really cool. So you can see I have the stream over here pulled up, and then I have my Apple Music, which is actually behind this screen. If I can touch that there, I was playing some music, but had to turn it off for copyright reasons. But yeah, we can pull this up, and it's pretty cool, you know? So we have Cursor here, and then I can essentially control my Mac as if I would. It's right in front of me here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's right in front of me. I have it, and I'm just controlling the actual pad here. But let's go into our project, and I'll show you guys a little bit about what I'm working on with the BridgeMind platform right now. So if you guys remember, we launched this the other day, and we actually received some pretty good traction. We have quite a few users on there that are testing the free trial. And I actually decided to extend the free trial to 30 days, but this code still hasn't been pushed yet. So there's going to be, if you guys wait to sign up, but sign up like tomorrow, the 30-day free trial should start by tomorrow. But the problem is that it actually takes some time to be able to, what's it called? It takes some time to be able to seed the courses. So I just want to show you guys where we're at. So if I actually go to bridgemind.ai, I can access the dashboard since I have an account. So this is what it looks like right now as a user. You come here and you have access to the courses page. You have the browse page, the resources page. But the problem is right now these are all empty because we essentially just did a soft launch. Like if we had a dev environment that we were testing on, I would have just tested in the dev environment. Somebody said motion sickness speedrun. All right, I'll take the headset off here in a second, but I just want to show you guys like what it's like if you can see through the the motion sickness causing movement. But so yeah, then we have the settings where you're able to actually manage your billing portal. So I can go here and open up the billing portal, which is nice. So that's pretty cool. Try again said looks cool. Yeah, I think so. So this is looking pretty good, but we need to figure out a better way to seed stuff. So how this looks is in the database repo, we need to create several different scripts to actually be able to seed our database. And right now, I have experience in working on projects like these that are using ECS to run a service in Fargate. And sometimes it can be trial and error because you test things locally with package JSON, and then you essentially Dockerize your project and you put it in ECR, and then you have it in ECS. And anytime that you push code with certain GitHub tags on them, it's going to do certain actions. So if I run, if I put a workflow or a GitHub tag on a pull request that says like seed blogs, then it means that I want this branch that's being pushed when it gets accepted to actually run and seed the blogs. So it's definitely, it's something that has a pretty wide testing field because you have to originally test it locally. You have to get it working locally. And then it's also a little bit of a process to actually get it working in ECS because, just when you're dealing with different environments, it's slightly challenging. But what we want to do today is we actually want to get it working locally, and we want to get it seeding just one example course. So one or two example courses so that we actually figure out how to do this. So with that being said, somebody in the chat said show some cool stuff. All right, so here's some cool stuff. So if you go here, you can I think that you guys can see how big the screens are. I did make a video. I have a video coming out tomorrow where I just kind of build a feature, and I kind of show what it looks like. But I don't know if you guys can see, but these screens are absolutely huge. To me, this is probably a 200-inch TV that's right in front of me, and it's just massive. And it's just my computer, which is kind of cool. And then you can actually things are angled. So this just isn't this is almost like 3D, and then I can grab it. But also something that's cool is if I do this, I can actually change my environment. So I can go here and I can go to, let's say, Joshua Tree was pretty cool, but this is really cool. So then I can just basically go to Paradise, and yeah, that's pretty chill. You guys want to work up here? We have a nice little view. Nice view. Yeah. This is so sick. All right, so let's get to work. All right, so I need there to be a way for the blogs to actually seed in production. So please take a look at our current Docker file and our current package.json and our current GitHub actions, our GitHub files, and take a look at them, because basically what we need to do is I want to make it so that if I put a label on a pull request in GitHub, that it'll actually run the blog seed or run the blog rollback respectively. So please take a look at that and make sure that you integrate it. The label, I want it to be just blog seed and blog seed revert seed, or just exactly as it would be. All right, well, that wasn't a great prompt, but honestly, it'll do. So we are working down here in the GitHub here, and then the Docker file too. It should all run in the same service that you see the migrations run on. All right. So somebody said the text is really blurry. Yeah, so that's one thing that I noticed. So I made a video, like I said earlier, and it was like, yeah, the text was really blurry in the video. But for me, the text is like completely clear. It's exactly as it would be on a computer screen. Like I can see it perfectly. So there's just something about the way that it loads or something. I'm not sure. But if you guys are watching, haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. Looks like we're up to 2,096. We're about to hit 2,100 subs. Let's watch this live. Hey. But yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, 3-way, guys. Thanks for the support. All right, so I think I can play a little bit of music. Oh, shoot. I'm a Big Mac guy. I got that too. That's so sick. I literally like can see the screen over on my the stream over on my right. It looks so cool. All right, so here are our labels that we're gonna have to create. So let's head over to GitHub. So one thing we need to fix. Oh shoot, 10% battery. Hold up, guys. That's one thing, is the battery on this thing sucks. The battery is like so bad. All right, sorry guys. Give me motion sickness probably, but let's just get this done. Get back to paradise. So here's the battery, and then you pretty much plug it in. Not optimal. All right, let's get back to paradise. I want to be able to at least see my keyboard. There we go. All right, there we go. You guys can kind of see my hands now on the keyboard. That's cool. All right, so let's get over to GitHub now. All right, so now we're gonna go over and we're gonna create a new branch here on this database repo. Yo, thanks. Somebody in the chat said that the setup today looks lit. All right, we're gonna move this down. I think the camera needs to be adjusted a little bit since we're kind of going as the side. I can see the stream's only getting like the top of my head, so. All right, so here is the labels. So what we can do is we can go to labels here. And we can do we can go to add label, edit labels, new label, and then pretty much you put a label in here. And the labels we need is blog space seed. And then blog seed revert. All right. So now let's go over to this repo and let's do compare and pull request, and let's put the blog seed on it, and then we can create the pull request and go to actions, and it should automatically kick up an action, which it did. We can go here and we're gonna be able to watch this run now. Yo, this is pretty cool. This is so sick. Yo, if you guys haven't already liked the stream, make sure you do so. What are we at? How many likes? So I just go like this, reload the page. So we're at 9 likes. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. This is so sick. NS, legendary. NS is legendary. Good old NS. Ah, the blog seeder failed. Oh, shoot. Okay. Dang, okay. Well, I'll have to do that offline since it's something with my AWS configuration and I can't like authenticate and stuff while I'm, you know, streaming live. Usually that's something that I do off camera just for sensitivity reasons and security reasons. But I think that let's work on a different feature. I want to show you guys something pretty cool. So let's go to, okay, hold up, let's kill all this. Let's pull up View Creator now. And I want to show you guys all the progress that we've been making over there. Alright guys, let's switch up the scene. Let's change it up. What do you guys think? Let's get this out here. Pretty cool. Alright, so here's what we're working on. If you guys remember. And we've made a lot of progress. So create a new blog page at /blog, add it to the roots.ts file. If you guys are watching, haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. Looks like we hit, let's see, do we hit 2100? Hey, let's go. Thanks for the support, guys. Dang, we're running up. 2,000? Might go viral soon. I think we might be going viral soon, guys. Alright, let's work on another feature as well. We're going to do multiple chats at once, guys. We're going to be really, really vibe coding now. Make the sign up component bigger. Right now it's very compact. I want to take up more screen size even on larger pages. Alright guys, got another cool place for us to try out. It's called the moon. Don't know if you guys have ever seen this before. I think Neil Armstrong went here one time. So we got Cursor over here running. What the heck? What's up, guys? If you're just joining in, we are literally vibe coding on the moon right now. So that's what's new with me. I like vibe coding so much I decided to go to the moon, guys. Let's chill. When did this even start happening? Pretty cool, guys. What do you guys think? Help me think through what type of keywords I would use for view creator in SEO. Output this in CSV format so that I can paste it into SEMrush. Guys, we're kind of going to be doing some marketing on stream today. We're going to be doing some keyword research, so please just output a CSV with only the keywords. Right. What does SEMrush actually want is the question. We got 12% left, guys. All right. I can't believe we've only been streaming for 34 minutes. Hold on. All right, hold up, guys. I need to get this plugged in. I need to get my freaking. Hold up. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. All right, we're on the moon, but we need to get out. We need to get off the moon real quick, and we need to look around my house. So yeah, this is what my house looks like. Nothing crazy. I'm looking for my charger, but I think I know where it is. Rip. All right, we'll come out of the metaverse here. Here, let's come out of the metaverse. All right, we're gonna get out of the metaverse here. Hold up. I don't even know how to get out. All right, I think it stopped screen sharing first. All right, now that I'm not screen sharing, I'll take them off. All right, well, I didn't want to have them on the whole stream, but I just wanted them on for a good enough chunk so that, you know, we could actually get like a pretty good feel for it. But, all right. So, I think I can, yeah. All right, I can shut this now. Let's get some music going. And let's start grinding like we normally do. I just wanted to show you guys what the Apple Vision Pros were like. Pull up chat, start interacting with the chat a little bit. Sorry, I was literally in the freaking metaverse, so. All right, what's good, guys? I'm gonna chat a little bit. Sorry, I was literally in the freaking. PXS said, wait, hold up. Noah NS said, this is beyond badass, frozen in the mountains. God level vibe coding 360 screens, yeah. Rob said, cool. Craig Strickland said, subbed a week or two ago to check this project out, wondering what the app is and where we are in the build of it. So right now we're working on View Creator. And View Creator, I'll show you. Right now we actually have it hosted. Last night I was working off stream and I was working on some of the cloud infrastructure for it. So we moved forward in actually getting some of our GitHub environments set up. So in order to actually transition over to a proper AWS environment that's scalable, you have to kind of have things set up a certain way, or at least I like to have them set up a certain way. And you know, you have to kind of sit down and really be critical in your thinking to think through, like, okay, like, how is this done? Like, how do I do this? But yeah, so last night I was able to get us going with AWS Amplify. So we are hosted now. So if I pull this up, you guys will see in this link here, I'm just doing essentially a test environment. But yeah, so this is what it looks like in Amplify. So it's the same thing right now. It's not actually hooked up to the API. So what I did was I essentially, you know, we're building undercover right now. So I've just got this in a dev server where I'm able to test, hey, just to make sure that everything looks good in environment, you know, let's check it out. And it does look good in the environment. And sometimes it's even good to, for example, like check it in multiple browsers. So I just pulled up Safari and like, here's what it looks like in Safari. So it looks pretty good on Safari as well. So I'm gonna allow users to get 100 free credits on sign up. Nice little banner here. You can dismiss it. Still not fully built, that's okay. We'll get there. All right, let's get to work, guys. All right. So on this, we actually have this working. So let's pull up Google Chrome. Localhost. So now, should have this working. All right, now we're hooked up. If you guys are watching, haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. We've been grinding, day 27. All right, so pretty much here are our templates that we've been working on. All right, so yeah, so this functionality works pretty good. You can generate these images. Let's generate 3 images of like motivational content. Yeah. So you go here and you can generate all of your motivational content. So here it is, embrace the challenge. Perfect, perfect, and perfect. So pretty much we were able to take this content and using it, we were able to create content exactly like that. And what we're doing now is we are now essentially moving forward into a new level of this agent. So essentially you can create these templates and yes, you can get the results. Like if I wanted to, I could now take these and I could download them onto my phone and then I could, edit them in Canva and then upload them on to Instagram or wherever. But the thing is that it's a very, very burdensome process, believe it or not. Using social media and as when you're thinking about marketing, that you're going to have to create content in one way, shape, or form. You're going to have to build a brand. You're going to have to, it literally doesn't matter what your brand is, as long as it's like a little bit polarizing and it follows kind of like a structure that people can understand. Like it doesn't matter what you do, essentially just do something that you're passionate about that can catch on if other people are interested in it. So, this is something that I am passionate about because I need help in this area. I need help to be able to market my businesses. So I need to figure out a way to be able to scale in a scalable way, be able to market my businesses. And right now, as I've been looking around a lot, there's not that many great tools out. But the thing is the reason that there's not a lot of great tools out is because there hasn't been a lot of demand in the market for things for content generation until more recently. Like for example, there's been a lot of demand for LLMs lately because with LLMs, they've been out since 2023 and they've been pretty decent since 2023. Like even ChatGPT 3.5 was pretty good. And it changed how things were being done. So I would say that the same thing is going to happen with content generation. I think that we'll be able to create the content, we'll be able to create the music or the soundtrack that goes behind the content and we'll be able to upload it, and we'll be able to write the captions and the description and the title. And we may be able to do all of it with AI. And that's what I am on a mission to find out, is to see, can we build an actual social media marketing agent that can go end to end? Like, not something that's like, oh, like, cool, like I made like a normal image generation thing, but something that's actually useful end to end. That's what I'm trying to create. That's what View Creator is. It's going to be end to end agents. I think there's an error in our agents logic. All right. PXS asked, have I stopped development on the BridgeMind website? No, I have not. It's still a work in progress. We were working on it earlier in the stream when we were in the virtual, when we were in VR. We were working on it. Okay, so I'm trying to think through agents. So we need to create a new agent, and we're gonna make it a food slideshow creator. And basically we're gonna do select existing template, this one, and then we're gonna say a hook image of realistic food. Choose a category, for example, best breakfast foods, and it should have the centered white text. All right, let's test this. All right, food slideshow creator, run agents. I'm out of credits. That's okay, because we're just gonna seed it in the database directly. We're gonna get infinite credits. All right, now we have 2,000 credits. What? We're at 2,000. Oh, shoot. All right. So step one, it should create like kind of like a CTA image. Should be a realistic image of food that has a call to action. Best breakfast foods. All right. I did a pretty good job. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, come on. Did I do the same one? Wow. That's pretty cool. If you guys haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water. I'll be right back. Edit Z, what's good? Alright, so it's getting better. Alright, you can edit them. The user should know how many credits they're about to spend before they spend them. So for example, the run agent button should say run agent for how many credits it's going to cost them. So you need to think through a perfect pricing system to have in the constants file of the UI and to integrate into the API some way as well to make sure that they're operating off of the same logic. All right, cool. If you guys are watching, haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. All right, perfect. One shot, cool. I mean, how sick is that? It literally is able to calculate how much it costs. All right. PXS said, why is it generating the same food multiple times, or are those just multiple alternatives to pick from? Now, you caught on to something that I'm seeing as well, which is we're going to have to look at this functionality for how it's creating the images and how cohesive the agent actually is in understanding the job as a whole, not just its step. I can tell from the way that it is outputting right now, I can just tell that it's not a cohesive agent yet. So we're going to have to take a look into the logic and make sure that as a whole, the job is able to be done. Because I'm not super happy with the functionality right now, to be completely honest with you. Because it keeps being the same image. Yeah, this breakfast hash with egg and cheese, you know, it's like, all right, get off the... Like, those should have been two different images, obviously. And it just did breakfast hash for all of them. So, we need to think through logic to fix that for sure. We need to think through a lot of logic. If you guys are watching, haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. All right, so now when we go to agents, create agent, it should be able to calculate the estimated run cost of the agent. You can see up here, estimated run cost. So if I add steps, it should add to the cost. Yep. All right, cool. So about 5 cents a step. Light mode, dark mode. All right, so that looks pretty good. All right, looking pretty good. All right, so something that we were looking at before we got sidetracked was SEMrush. And I actually want to go back over to SEMrush and give you guys the behind the scenes on what the keyword research looks like for what we're going to be doing. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade, and let's see here. So Pro 7-day free trial. I'm not in any way sponsored by them, but I am using them. Oh, shoot. All right. All right, so we just got the trial, 7 days. So let's check out just some of the information. So let's set up a site health for BridgeMind. All right, so we're gonna do that. Site audit. And then we're gonna do okay. Alright. What's up, guys? We're back. Getting some pistachios in. I'm on my pistachio grind. Alright, so we got to figure out what keywords we're going to target with View Creator. So let's go in here and really start to think through what we need to do. Because we're not going to play around with this one. I think this one's going to pop. If you guys are watching and haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. Let me know what you guys are up to in the chat. Alright, so let's go to SEO keyword overview. Alright, so enter keywords separated by commas. So if you guys remember, we had that ChatGPT conversation. 1 second, let me find it. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so basically what we did is we used Cursor to figure out, hey, what kind of keywords may we want to use for this by looking at the functionality of the app. And then we passed into ChatGPT so that we could paste in here. So we got 80 keywords. Let's do alright. So this is the data on the demand in the space. So this is definitely important to understand. Let's export this to an Excel file. Let's work in Excel for a bit. Oh my gosh. I just had a memory come back to me. Alright. So we did 32. I wonder if the CPC is really that low. Okay. Alright, so we're going to take a couple of these. You can see that the commercial, the intent is commercial, and you have the keyword difficulties were actually relatively low. Yeah, I think we could compete in this. I think we can compete for sure. It's going to be interesting to see. Oh, PXS said that you're the creator of Astro Clipboard. Yeah, I just followed you, man. Yeah, I saw your account. I was like, oh, that looks cool. All right, so something else that we're going to use is we're going to use the keyword magic tool. So now that we have a decent list, what we're going to do is we're going to drop in essentially a keyword magnet. You're able to drop in a keyword, and then it pulls in the keywords that are most related to that are, have, and it sorts it by search volume. So we're just going to do an initial 32. So we're actually going to work in Excel quite a bit. All right, so with keyword magnet, what we're going to be able to do is this one I entered before. So watch this. We can do this. We can take this most popular one that we had, and we're going to enter it up here. And then let's expand this. So let's search on this one. So these are all the other keywords that are related to that. So AI image to video. So it's interesting here because you have two keywords that are essentially the same search. One of them has a third of the volume, only 39 KD, 5 cents less on the cost per click. AI kiss. Image to kissing? What? Oh my gosh, people are doing some kinky stuff. What? Uncensored AI image to video. Well, hey guys, the keyword difficulty here is only 3, so it's literally all like porn. That's crazy. Bruh. What is wrong with people? 1,900 searches, a nude image to video AI generator. So I did all of it. I sorted by keyword difficulty. And what's interesting is that a bunch of the keywords with low keyword difficulty are all related to basically porn. Like AI kissing to nude. Like that's kind of messed up. How do I unsort this? Alright. Look, literally porn is a filter. Porn. Jeez. Alright, but here... Alright, how about this one? SEMrush data. All right, so we're just gonna export all this. All right, all export Excel, and then we'll pull up this here, here, boom, and that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I have something called SEMrush data now, where I'll just drop all this. All right, so we're just gonna drag and drop a ton of Excel files in here. I think there's this. Just take this. Such raw data. Straight up data. Data straight out the source. A LinkedIn post generator. Wow, look at this, guys. People are looking up alternatives for Opus Clip. That's insane. Only 19 keyword difficulty? You could rank #1 for that. Easily. You could easily rank #1 for that keyword. That's crazy. Wow. Well, let's download it. What I'm seeing so far, I'm seeing a lot of good feedback that this is a good space to be in. Oh, in video, that's a big one too. In video is huge. I remember in video. Wow. Okay. Ah, shoot. Alright, these are not as big, so I'm gonna stop doing them. Alright, so now, you know what we're gonna need to do, guys? You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to do some badass stuff right now. Alright, watch this. Oh, I should have used, honestly, I should have used CSV files, probably. That's right, though. right, we are going to use Tracer for this because this is a pretty complex prompt. So let's use Tracer. Use Tracer. If you guys are watching, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in today. We're not stopping anytime soon, but I have to get back in the metaverse here, guys. It's calling to me. I think these things are probably dead, though. At this point. Let's see. Guess they're not dead. Amar, what's up? How's it going? What's up, guys? If you're just joining into the stream now, we've been working on View Creator and we've made a ton of progress. And right now, we're actually focused in on the marketing strategy for View Creator, since basically you can't launch a product without understanding the marketing behind it and what needs to be done to successfully market it. So right now, what we're building is we are building the logic so that we can get a summarized output of all that Excel data that we just downloaded from SEMrush. So we signed up for a pro SEMrush account so that we could get infinite exports, and then we pretty much just export all the data. And now we're going and using Tracer to be able to plan out a strategy to correctly get everything that we need in there. So if you guys are just tuning in, make sure you like and subscribe, and we're still going strong. So all right, so we have a ton of Excel data, but what we need to get is we need to get all of that compiled into essentially a final master file. But I want to show you guys something pretty cool. So if we go to one of these Excel files, let's pull up Finder. I think it was that one. There was like the top one, if I remember it correctly, was this one here, image to video AI. And I just want to show you guys some of the data that we saw from this keyword. So basically, what you guys are looking at is the Excel data. And let's expand everything so that we can actually see the keywords. Let's put it into a nice little table. All right, so here's a table. And you can see the keywords here, image to video AI. It's a commercial intent keyword, 18,000 volume per month. Keyword difficulty is 45. Let's look up quickly what's the... I just froze this up heavy. geez, OpenAI. All right, we'll figure it out offline. I wanted to see what the keyword difficulty was. Let's look at it. We can probably just look it up. What is the best practices for keyword difficulty in search engine optimization? For example, what range of keyword difficulty means what? All right, so we'll get a better understanding of the range. All right, so let's execute this. So that was Tracer that we used to generate our initial prompt. If you guys are just tuning in now, we're working on our SEO strategy for View Creator. It's our product that's getting ready to launch here soon. So we're looking at some of the keywords so that we can build our marketing strategy based off of a set of keywords that we find. So based off this, we'll see how things are going to go. But if you're just tuning in, haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. Go back here, see what's going on. Still planning next steps. All right, I'm gonna come out of the glasses. Pretty cool. It's just cool, you know? I think that is the future, not like that. I don't know what they're gonna turn it into, but if you could make them small and comfortable, and like those are not comfortable. So, or like lightweight, if they were super lightweight, if I could just, like this is heavy. Heavy, very heavy. They fit so much technology into it. It's crazy. getting sick. All right, here's what we have. Oh, geez. Please now help me actually run the program. All right, so here's our filter. So we built a filter. All right, guys, I got to wrap the stream up for now, but I'm going to do the rest of this offline. We're going to get a good strategy for View Creator. But yeah, thanks for tuning in.